my name's Kiera Walker and welcome to my channel. So we're all back in the UK now from our holiday in Thailand, and I thought I'd do this video just to wrap things up and give you guys some tips. If you're travelling to Thailand with children, maybe this video will help you. I made a list, but it's in no particular order. I'm just gonna talk about each thing. So if you're flying domestically in Thailand, I would recommend Bangkok Airways. They were so good, and they're quite relaxed in terms of the weight limit with our baggage as well. It's like 20 kilograms, and we were well over that with all our baggage, and they weren't really bothered. So really pleased about not having to pay extra. And they have a lounge that you could use, like they provide all sorts of food for you, Thai and continental, and drinks and Wi-Fi. So Jamie's in the lounge here, hugging the Bangkok Airways bear. And most of the smaller airports, like this one in Koh Samui, they provide like a shuttle run to the aeroplane, which is lovely because you get to really look at the aeroplanes, and Koh Samui Airport is absolutely beautiful. When we came here it was night, kind of as we were leaving, it was a day flight, so we was able to do a little bit of shopping and stuff at one of the restaurants before we got on the plane. And this is the plane we're getting on to go back to Bangkok. Oh, you have to sit where the seat is. I've got for my dinner, chicken and basil. By the time they serve our food and put it away, we pretty much arrived. The flight journey is only like an hour and 5 minutes, but we did arrive half an hour earlier than the arrival time, which was amazing. I mentioned this before on some of my other videos, but this entertainment box has been everywhere with us. It's the best thing I've done is fill it up with his toys, and it really keeps him entertained, especially if you're going on a domestic flight that doesn't have a telly and the Wi-Fi is absolutely no good. Having this is just brilliant. We took the potty with us because our son was going through potty training and toilet training. We've had like 2 to 3 accidents prior to going on holiday, so I was absolutely dreading it. We did take a packet of pull-ups with us, but he came through for us. We didn't actually need to use it, but we took it with us like as a hand luggage. It was absolutely brilliant on the plane because you could just put the potty on top of the toilet seat, or just on the floor, so he's not touching the dirty toilet. And it's actually quite, if you take like one of those wet wipes, but ones that you could flush to clean it out, and I put like antibacterial spray in a little bottle, less than 100 milliliter, so you could clean it out if you need to do that. And that was the best thing ever. We're just so glad that we did that because we didn't need to take any nappy. We actually left a bag of nappy in Thailand. We didn't need it. So if you need to take a potty, take it with you. It's light. And the second thing that we had a massive dilemma about was taking a pram. Jamie's 3.5, so he really doesn't need to be in a pram anymore, if I'm being honest. But because we want to go and walk around, we knew we were gonna do some distance. We want and he gets tired. We don't want to be carrying him all the time. And if he does fall asleep, and which he did do. He's got, you know, the pram completely covers his whole body, and you could flatten it for him to go to sleep, and also it helps carrying all the bags and that. And I guess I thought, you know, we shouldn't really take it because the places we're going to probably not pram friendly, but it really was. Everywhere we went, you know, have pavement, and I didn't have problem pushing the pram anywhere. You know, I suppose Thailand footpath is quite higher, you know, it's like really steep, but that was about it. You could push a pram absolutely everywhere. So if you need a pram, take it with you. You could take it right up to the plane, and they fold it up and take it away. They don't bring it straight. I think it happened to us once where they actually give us our pram back as soon as we got off the plane, but you know, you get it at the same time as when you're collecting your baggage. And some airport like are massive, so that helped as well if you're in a rush to get from what A to B. Yeah, for us taking a pram was really helpful. Took like a travel Robinson blackcurrant apple flavoured cordial with me, because I want to make sure that Jamie stays hydrated, and he doesn't do so well with just drinking water. So I thought, you know, it's what he's used to having. I just put a bit of that in his water, and I know he'll, you know, drink more of it. And I'm glad I did take it, because even though Thailand, oh my God, so much juices and fruit juice that available out there, so many gorgeous ones, all different colours. I thought, you know, I'll have no problem getting Jamie to drink, but he was dead fussy. He, like, you know, didn't know what it was, didn't want to try it. He wanted his squash. So that was a godsend to keep him hydrated. Exchanging your money. My advice is, when you get to the airport, exchange some money there, but only enough to cover your like taxi to your hotel and maybe something to eat, because obviously the exchange rates there take quite a high commission from that. You're better off going to, you know, a local bank or wherever you're staying at. There's tons. You're never going to be stuck to change your money, but don't do it all at the airport. Clothes and essentials. Now, I wish I'd done this differently. Like, I think we all do it before we go on holiday. We do a big massive clothes shopping, which I did, and you know, got all the essentials. Like, you know, when I say essentials, you know, like sun cream, bathroom products and things like that, that really bulk up your suitcase. When you go to Thailand, there's like a family mart, or this number 7 they call it, like a co-op everywhere, like absolutely everywhere, that sell all your branded products like Colgate, you know, mouthwash, anything you need, Nivea, face wash, things like that, really cheap. And even sun cream, you know, sun cream in the UK is so expensive, and over there is not expensive at all, and you do get the same brand as over here. So I wish that I got all those things over there, and I wasn't, you know, I had a massive like bathroom products in my bag, which was huge, and I didn't need to take all that. And the clothes that I brought in the UK was just too warm. I couldn't wear, I would say 50% of my clothes that I took from the UK, I couldn't wear it. It was just too thick. Even though it was summer clothes I brought, it was just way too thick. And a lot of clothes are beautiful out there. And you know, when you go shopping in like Primark, most of the style are the same. And where do you think they make it from? I know it probably say made in China or Taiwan, Thailand, you know, so you get kind of same quality items, but at really good prices. I swear I saw the same style of hat that Alicia brought as, you know, what they were selling in Thailand for next to nothing. So if you could go and make one of your holiday days as a shopping day, take an empty suitcase, or at least one suitcase with you that's kind of empty, and just shop there. I wish I'd done that. I really did. Taxi. If you're staying in one place, like if you booked a holiday for 2 weeks, say in Koh Samui or Pattaya or wherever you're staying, my advice is try to find someone that you could book for the whole duration of your holiday, so you have them as your chauffeur and they could take you absolutely anywhere at any time, and they're dedicated to you and your family, because it'll work out a lot cheaper if you have to jump in and out of different taxis all the time, that kind of know that you're a Westerner and probably charge you a little bit more than what they would charge if you were local. And some places like in Koh Samui and Koh Phangan, they actually charge per person. Jamie didn't get charged because he was still a minor, but you just think every time you jump into taxi, it's 3 tickets there and back, and it really does increase the money on your holiday quite rapidly, especially if you're staying somewhere quite isolated. So think about that. Food. Now, I love all food. Like, I'm not fussy at all, but my eldest and my husband are very European. Like, they miss their pizza, they do miss their chips, they miss their burger, even if we were there for a few days. Like, they like to have an option of ordering those things. And to my surprise, my youngest son, who would eat anything here, was exactly the same. Like, he didn't want to try anything, he just wanted to eat fries every day, which wasn't ideal, but we were on holiday, so we kind of say, just give him fries if that's all he wants to eat, like, and chicken nuggets and things like that. But don't be afraid to like order Western food thinking, oh, we're in Thailand, we kind of should really, well, you should try Thai food, it's absolutely gorgeous. But if you're not into spicy food, and just, it's a holiday, so eat whatever you want to eat. And Thai people make the best food whatever you ask them. So when Russ and Alicia and Jamie was asking for burger, they actually had the best burger. Like, it came out just as good as if we were getting it here or in America or wherever. It was just lovely. Hotel and deposit. Now, I didn't know this. I thought when you check in, the most you would have to do is like give them your passport to take copies of it, and they should give you your passport back. But a lot of the hotel ask for deposit. Like, the biggest deposit one of the places asked us for was 10,000 bahts. Now, that was probably because we actually stayed in an apartment, not an hotel, but they didn't actually tell us that, or pre-warn us of that at all. And the lowest deposit we paid for was like 1,000 baht. So just be aware that they keep your deposit, well, they do want a deposit, and they do return it after if you're not damaged anything. Take a mosquito spray and insect spray with you, especially if you're traveling there during the rainy season. We went in July, so it's just starting rainy season, but in some areas, especially in Koh Phangan, we were bitten to death. Alicia was like red all over her leg, and so was I, so was Russ, but Jamie somehow managed to get away from it and not had one bite. But maybe because I was very overprotective of him and just put everything on him all the time. But yeah, so don't forget it, take it. You don't even have to buy it in the UK, just make sure that you get some when you arrive. If you're having to catch a ferry and you're staying on an island, I don't know, maybe you're a parent of some teenagers who's going to the moon party in Koh Phangan, or just traveling backpacking in Thailand, and you know they're catching ferries to places, my advice is never get onto a ferry that you don't see many tourists on. We kind of did that, and instead of taking a 30-minute journey from one island to the other, we ended up touring the island and spending 2.5 hours on that island because it was a workingman ferry. And yeah, the experience was not nice. And also check the time, because if you booked a hotel and your flight is late in the evening, make sure you check what time the last ferry go to that island, and just be aware as well during low season that you know you only have like 3 or 4 opportunity, maybe not even 4, maybe 3 opportunities during that any particular day to get to the mainland. You know, you gotta catch a flight or anything like that. Just be aware of that, because that's one mistake that we made, was that thinking we could go straight to our Koh Phangan hotel. When our flight landed at 8 o'clock, the last ferry was like at 6 o'clock in the evening, so we had to actually, you know, pay another night to stay in Koh Samui itself. And a simple hello in Thailand for lady is Sawasdee Ka, and Sawasdee Kap for boy, or Khop Kun Ka, thank you for girl, and Khop Kun Kap for boy. So just learn a few simple Thai words. It's always good if you could just try to speak a little bit Thai, even though most of them would, most people over there can speak English. You know, most of the tourist industry, Thailand is massively, you know, on tourists, so they cater for that. The holiday resort we were staying at, mainly Europeans, you know, French, Sweden, but this the neutral language is English, so even, you know, the French would speak English to Thai people because, you know, it's a common language. So yeah, so that's my tips and my advice to traveling to Thailand. If you have any questions, ask away. Stick around, check out some of my other videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and love it if you could subscribe, and I hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.